slightly less production than Bronny, right in line with it. Whole point is, Bronny James has been a slightly above average late second round pick. That's what he's been as a pro.
Cap.
So for LeBron to pass Jordan, he needs a time machine to go back about 11 months when he passed him the first time. LeBron's been the best player ever since about midway point of Game 6 of last year's finals.
You got Halloween costumes on? You bringing out animals? What are we doing? Are we talking about sports? What is this? Is this a talent show? Is this Could Have Been Records? Where's Drewski? Let's get back to talking sports, man. Jeez. We're not talking about players who play hard no more. We're talking about players who are famous, who have following. This is taken away from the sport. This sport, man, I love. I cover it for a reason. Let's get back to talking about hoops. Because at the end of the day, no dude averaging 4 points and not starting all his games is getting a guaranteed contract. That's not a two-way G League contract. Let's be all the way 1,000. It's not hate, it's reality. If you don't like that, find somewhere else to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their faces.
Y'all remember when there was integrity in sports media? The analysts, the journalism, Sports Center, you name it. We had amazing personalities like Stuart Scott. God rest his soul. That man was a genius.
Michael, can't you see? Sometimes your threes just hypnotize me.
You're the man.
I'm the man.
I'm the man. Come on, man. It's gotta be like, I'm the man.
I'm the man.
You gotta see it to believe it. Kobe Bryant went off. Command Center, this is Kangaroo Boxer requesting permission to fire. Kangaroo Boxer, permission granted. Some bunnies with a Baduka dunk.
Now, I don't know what this is, but it's apparent that this is a circus act.
Waiting all day for this. He's surprised from Shannon.
LeBron, that's right here. Get it up. Be careful.
Okay, go King.
I want to thank you for paying homage to the great Michael Jordan today by wearing that goat mask.
You got Halloween costumes on? You bringing out animals? What are we doing? Are we talking about sports? What is this? Is this a talent show? Is this Could Have Been Records? Where's Drewski? Let's get back to talking sports, man. Jeez. Now, Shannon is cool, but this is clearly a gimmick. And while, yeah, it gets views and it gets likes and you get engagement, it's still taken away from what the sports shows really were back then.
Good defense by Van.
3-on-1 left jam, Bronny! On the break of the jam from AR!
Boy, did Bronny climb the ladder on that one.
Well, they came to see that, didn't they? Here's Hawkins Jr. underneath the score.
Now, there's been more coverage on this weak-ass alley-oop from Bronny James than there is with VJ Edgecombe.
This is Edgecombe again. Started Long Island Lutheran, won New York Gatorade Player of the Year twice, and he soars to the rim. Along the beat.
Who at the time of this video is averaging 19 points a game as a rookie. The man came out and scored 34 points against the 2024 Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown.
We're in a tight game with Miami. Played Bronny in crunch time. He played really good defense. Had one awesome driving kick for a critical three. And they won. 18 minutes. Solid, end of the bench performance. And then yesterday, in a game where LeBron was out, Luka was out, and Austin Reeves was out, they called on Bronny again against the Blazers when the Blazers were double-digit favorites. And Bronny played 19 minutes, had 6 assists, had no turnovers, and the Lakers won again.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
We're treating Bronny James like a Make-A-Wish kid. We're treating Bronny James like Bring Your Kid to Work Day. We used to have real good sports shows, and they covered players who were, making a name for themselves. And guess what? Analysts didn't have biased opinions toward players, right?
To show it, but yeah, LeBron
for the better part of 14 straight years now, has been the best player in the league. And
Cap.
They just called it how they saw it. I mean, even the great Michael Jordan was criticized before winning his first championship. They said the man was just a scorer. They said he couldn't win with his style of play, and he was selfish. They said all he does is score. The man proved himself, got Defensive Player of the Year, and then eventually becoming a 6-time NBA champion. But it comes with the territory to be criticized. But now we have so many sellouts in our sport that it's really starting to become difficult to even watch these guys talk because we know who's in their pocket right now.
So for LeBron to pass Jordan, he needs a time machine to go back about 11 months when he passed him the first time. LeBron's been the best player ever since about midway point of Game 6 of last year's finals. And all he's done since then is continue that.
Now, this is not a Bronny James hate page. This is not a LeBron James hate page. LeBron used to be one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player at one point in my life. It's just reality and facts. And if you don't like that, it's cool, man. There's other channels on YouTube for you, my boy. Now, let's keep it 1,000 all the way 1,000% honest here, right? Let's break this down. Bronny James is in the league because his pops, right? There's no other second-round pick that is getting an NBA contract, right, that isn't a two-way deal. Bronny is getting himself a non-two-way deal contract, and he's drafted that low. That doesn't happen.
Bronny James has been a slightly above average late second-round pick. That's what he's been as a pro.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Okay. Bronny is not an average second-round player. Let's just be completely frank, especially for his draft position, right? Now let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the player drafted before Bronny James. His name was Anton Watson. He was a senior who started on his team, averaged 15 points, 7 rebounds, shot 41% from 3, and 56% from the field. If those are average second-round pick draft numbers, then Bronny James shouldn't be playing, and he should be playing for the Shanghai Sharks, right? Because listen, Bronny started 6 of his 25 games. He played in college, right? And he averaged 4 points and shot 36% from the field and 26% from 3. You are not getting drafted with those numbers if your dad is not LeBron James. And now let's be for real, man. The NBA has, 450, 475 players? The draft has 60 players? You sitting there telling me that there was not a bunch of players better than Bronny James in that draft? That averaged more, that was a better prospect as far as his collegiate career? There's plenty of them. Now, Bronny James is averaging more fouls than points. And Nick Wright is still foaming at the mouth trying to defend his boss's son. This is sports, bro. This is not politics, man. Let's leave the bias and bought opinions for Fox News and CNN. Let's get to talking about sports. The NFL, least they can do is talk about sports. I don't feel like someone's pushing a LeBron Jordan conversation in my face. I don't feel like somebody's being biased towards covering one team. I think, if anything, what the NFL does so greatly is cover an underdog story. It's cover a player who's making a name for himself, a rookie, a great up-and-coming guy, a guy with a good season. But for the life of me, I can't stand to sit there and turn on these shows and hear them talk about the same players over and over again. It becomes redundant, and you start to lose your respect for these guys because you look at them and look in their face as a man and be like, this guy don't even mean what he says. He just saying it because he was paid to say it. So while there's amazing stories to cover, while the NBA is continuing to figure out how they're going to fix their problem when it comes to the ratings, when it comes to load management, when it comes to everything about the NBA with the gambling incident, you got 1,000,001 problems going on right now. And another problem they didn't add to that list is how they cover the sport. The coverage is not it no more. We used to see great coverage, unbiased coverage. We just got people covering basketball, covering all the sports on SportsCenter, and they talked and they had debates like men. There was no gimmicks. It was just a fun time for cable network television. We're not getting that no more, and I blame this stuff. And the problem I have with Bronny James is we're no longer rewarding hard work. We're rewarding clout. We're rewarding hype. We're rewarding fame over good basketball, over quality players. We're not talking about players who play hard no more. We're talking about players who are famous, who have following. This is taken away from the sport. This sport, man, I love. I cover it for a reason. Let's get back to talking about hoops. Let's stop the biased takes Let's stop all the narratives and let's talk hoops. Let's get back to basketball, because at the end of the day, no dude averaging 4 points and not starting all his games is getting a guaranteed contract. That's not a two-way G League contract. Let's be all the way 1,000. It's not hate, it's reality. If you don't like that, find somewhere else to watch. I'm tired of the nonsense, man. Y'all done got me fired up, man. Your boy's sick. Today my flu game. I'm Jordan. Today my flu game. Your boy out here trying to grind, man. That's all I gotta say, man. If you like this video, you like my channel, then welcome to the family. This is Tyler Rose. My name is Tyler Rose. It's Tyler Rose TV. I'm glad y'all watched the video. If y'all haven't subscribed, hit that bell and subscribe so you can get notified when I do make a new video. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Am I right? Am I wrong? If you disagree, I'd love to hear what you think down below. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, all right? Peace.